So Canopy Growth Corp has some big news. You want to hear it? How about 1.5 million square feet of big news? And it seems to be doing something to the market. We actually have green, which is almost shocking because we've been on a tailspin of epic proportions. Everything's been in the red, but not today. Look at this. Look at ATT. Abatis Bioceuticals Corp up 40%. Wow. But is it all because of the news that Canopy broke today? And look at this. Harvest One Cannabis been taking it on the chin, but up 18.5% as we speak. So what is the catalyst? Could it be Canopy Growth Corp and some of their big news? So Canopy Rivers Corporation and Canopy Growth Corporation, otherwise known on the TSX as WEED, W-E-E-D, and TWMJF in America, today announced with LiveWell Foods Canada Inc. that the companies have executed a strategic agreement to accelerate the development and commercialization of LiveWell's two large-scale cannabis projects located in Ottawa, Ontario, and Pontiac, Quebec, where collectively represent over 1.5 million square feet of future cannabis production and processing infrastructure. This is big news. This is huge news. They just got another 1.5 million square feet that they are now going to accelerate into production, which is going to be more money on the bottom line for Canopy Growth Corporation, which I've been calling the medical marijuana LeBron James since last year when it was well under $10. And look at it today. So what do you think? Do you think Canopy Growth Corp is a buy? Do you think this is big news? Please comment down below. Let me know what you think about this news. It is affecting the entire market today. As you can see, everything is in the green. This is good news. This is good news for the industry. This is great news for everybody in the medical marijuana investing space to finally see some green. Did we finally see a bottom? That is the question that everybody's asking. And the news was really big for Canopy. What do you guys think? Please let me know what you think. Right now, we are live. Do you think that this is the catalyst that is driving the market today? Because as you could see, there are a lot of stocks doing really well today. Is this the catalyst? Is this the news that has catapulted the entire market back into the green today? Okay, let's just see what Bruce Linton, the CEO and chairman of Canopy Growth Corp, had to say about the partnership. This partnership represents future validation that Canopy is the platform of choice in the cannabis sector. So that's some big words, and I don't disagree with them. I said that they were the #1 medical marijuana cannabis licensed producer on my list, on my top 10. And I said it for a reason, because they've got, let's see what he thinks they got, okay? Canopy has unmatched ability to collaborate with partners given our breadth of operational knowledge, technology, investment capital, yeah, they got a lot of money, and cultivation expertise. So he believes they are the leader. I like the way he's talking. He's got confidence. And I believe in Bruce Linton. We'd love to have Bruce on our show. Bruce, if you're watching, please, we'd love to have you on Rich TV so that you could get in front of the investing community. And we do have people watching all over the world. So this is a company that has done extremely well, and they continue to. And while we are speaking, while we are live, you can see that it is now going up here. It is starting to climb. It's like people are watching Rich TV and they're starting to see the news. This is great news for Canopy. Now remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. We are not licensed advisors. Please do not buy anything just because we're talking about it on our show. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, invest in companies that you love, okay? Not because you heard it on Rich TV or anywhere for that matter, because you won't be able to sleep with yourself at night if you bought something that somebody else recommended and it goes down. I promise you that. But if you do your own due diligence and research companies like Canopy Growth Corp, that I call the LeBron James of medical marijuana companies, you might be able to position yourself in something special. And this is a company that is special. This is a company that is doing big things. Rivers continues to look for synergistic and mutually beneficial opportunities to support emerging industry players with strategic advisory services and financial support. Sounds like a great company, said Sean McNulty, co-founder of Canopy Rivers. We will work collaboratively with Canopy Growth to accelerate LiveWell's speed to market and deploy the resulting offtake throughout Canopy's industry-leading distribution platforms. With their Ottawa project located less than an hour from Canopy Growth Smith Falls headquarters and 5 minutes from the airport, LiveWell, once developed, represents a complementary supplement to our portfolio of production and distribution partners. This is going to put a lot of money on the balance sheet for Canopy Growth Corp. Don't kid yourself. 1.5 million square feet? That's right, 1.5 million square feet. This is the article. Came out this morning. Here it is, PR News. There's the article, everybody. So please do your own due diligence, do your own research. This is breaking news, and you heard it here first from your boy Rich, because that's what we do. We like to break the news, and we like to break it first. How y'all doing today, guys? Hope you're having a great day, and this is something that I think is exciting. And as an investor in Canopy Growth Corp myself, I'm not actually currently holding any Canopy Growth Corp right now, but I buy and sell Canopy Growth Corp all the time. Right now, I've just been watching it. I don't actually own it. So there's really no advantage to me to talk about Canopy Growth Corp other than the fact that they're just a great company. And I watch their news and I follow the company, and it just seems as though they just keep putting out huge news every day. And I just find it exciting as an investor in this space. Now you can see the whole North American index is up. So this is good for the whole index. In Canada, it's up 3%. In the United States, up 4%. This is the North American index on the marijuanaindex.com website. And look at AXIM. AXIM Biotechnologies up 29%. Harvest One Cannabis HVT up 16%. Cannabis Wheaton up 8%. Abcan, I love you Abcan. ABCN up 7%. Aurora Cannabis, I love Aurora Cannabis. Another monster that just keeps putting out huge news. Up 7%. They're all doing a dead cat bounce today. They found the floor. Afria up 6%. THC Biomed. I love the symbol THC up 6%. Let's see the top losers. What is going on, Monkman? How you doing, Sherry Levy? Noah, how you doing, my friend? Are you guys winning today? Are you guys seeing the green? Did you see the bottom? Did you take advantage of the bottom? Because we have some big winners today. Top gainers, AXIM. Let's take a look at AXIM. AXIM up 29%. Look at that chart. Add AXIM to your portfolio. Add it to your watch list. What do you think? Do you like it? I'm going to watch it. I'm not buying it. I'm just going to watch it. Add it to my watch list. Put it on my radar. Apr has been taking it on the chin. But it's up today, 6%. ATT is one of the biggest winners I have found, up 40%. And AXIM up 28.1%. Do you guys see any other winners that I'm missing in the medical marijuana sector? Is there anything I'm missing, guys? HVT. I own this. It's been getting crushed. Finally found a bottom. My goodness. Was at a great price. A licensed producer under $1. I'll take those all day long. I'll scoop up all the licensed producers under $1 all day long. Get as much as I can because this is accumulation nation. Okay? This is the time to accumulate. When everything is down, that's when you want to buy. On days like today when they're green, I'm not going to be buying. If I was buying yesterday and everything was up, like for example, if I bought ATT, Abatis Bioceuticals, if I bought it yesterday and it's up 40% today, I would be selling. So that's the way I would like to trade. I want to buy in the red, sell in the green, take your profits and run. You're up 40%. You got to think about it, right? You got to think about it. These are most likely going to go back down tomorrow. When they're up that much, usually, unless there's some incredible news that's a catalyst, you can expect that they're going to go down the next day. So there's nothing wrong with taking 25, 30, 40% off the table if you're in that position. It's something you should consider. That's just my advice. Remember, I'm not licensed. We simply are here for education and entertainment purposes. If you have a question, you want me to analyze a stock, please drop the pic right now in the message board and I can analyze it for you live. These are the ones that I am watching, and obviously I am watching Canopy Growth Corp very carefully. This is big news. And anytime you get the opportunity to grow another 1.5 million square feet, that is going to be huge. Let's read a little bit about LiveWell. Oh, you know what? First, before that, as part of the agreement, subject to the completion of certain milestones, Canopy Growth and Canopy Rivers will each be issued equity in LiveWell. There you go. LiveWell has also received an initial purchase agreement from Canopy for cannabis production at the Ottawa project. In addition, LiveWell has the option to draw on up to $20 million of debt financing from Canopy Rivers, subject to the completion of certain milestones to support LiveWell's continued growth initiatives. Yeah, another $20 million line of credit? Sure, we'll take it. Unbelievable. So LiveWell is a vertically integrated cannabis company with a full seed-to-sale solution, including 2 large-scale cannabis greenhouse projects in development totaling over 1.5 million square feet. In addition to dried bud and oil, the company's technology enables it to produce high-value extracts and isolates for use in precise dosed medicinal formulations, otherwise known as CBDs, people, and future recreational and edible markets. LiveWell also distributes retail and bulk hemp products under the OHemp brand. Now what they're going to do is they're going to go over the 2 projects, the Artiva project overview in Ottawa, and the Pontiac project overview in Litchfield, Quebec. What do you think? Do you think? I mean, guys, Canopy Growth Corp has been up a lot. Let's be honest. If you guys look at the chart, actually, it's pretty crazy how much it's up. So it still has a long ways to go down. So I'm not going to chase it. just because it has this big news. But this news is enormous for their future. And as the LeBron James of medical marijuana stocks, and I've been calling them that for a year because they are the leader. This is just solidifying their place as the leader of this newly regulated opportunity and business that was illegal not too long ago and now is becoming legal, not just in Canada, but the United States and in other countries all over the world. Now, why are they trying to legalize it? Because there's so much money involved. Literally billions of dollars are on the table here, people. We need to understand what is at stake here. And when states in America are opening up, like Colorado, and generating, they thought they were going to generate a few $100 million. They generated $4 billion. It was incredible for their economy. Because of that, all other states are looking at legalizing medical marijuana and cannabis and CBDs and hemp. This is a growing industry. This is a growing market, and it will continue to grow. It will continue to flourish. And to get in now and position yourself in some of the biggest and the best opportunities, I look at it like an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm just going to continuously accumulate my favorite companies. That is my investment strategy. I don't actually day trade these stocks. I feel like by buying some of these, like Harvest One, are you kidding me? Under $1, and you got a license? Yeah, I want to get more. So that's my attitude, is just accumulate, because eventually they will go up. And you will be looking back at this day, April 5th, 2018, and you're going to say, my goodness, Richard talked about Harvest One when it was at 93 cents, and I thought it was high. And it's going to go higher, much higher. And that's why I'm watching companies like Abatis Bioceuticals. And today it's up 40%. And I mean, it was higher, and then it went all the way down, and that was the time to buy it. And now would be the time, if you got it, like I said earlier, to be considering selling and taking your profits, because it might go back down, or it might just continue to go up, and you could hold it. I am choosing to hold right now. Looking at this, looking at the chart, it is going up. Like, looking at this chart, it is going up. So, I mean, this is at now 22 cents. It is going to continue to rise based on this chart. Harvest One, up 13.6, seems to be coming down a little bit. AXIM, up 29%, seems to be steady right here at around $6. So they're all very strong right now. Do you think they're going to finish the day in the green, or do you think we will see red? What do you think about this news from Canopy Growth Corp? Do you think this is big news? How you doing, Noah? You've been stocking up on the dips. You love Canopy Growth Corp, FFRM, SPRWF, NWKRF, and a few others. You know what? Let's take a look at them. Those are all great picks. I actually own all those picks. I don't own FFRM right now. Future Farm, but I like them. And let's see, they're at 43 cents, up 10%. Yeah, what's not to like with Future Farm Technologies? Great company. It's actually at a good price right now at 42 cents. Definitely, I wouldn't be buying them in the green today, but I think it's a great company. I have owned them in the past. I've profited from them. I don't own them right now. Let's take a look at SPRWF. Let's take a look at Supreme Cannabis Corp, another one that I own. It is up slightly, 4% today. They are fire on the Canadian exchange, FIRE. I am hearing that they are looking to get onto the TSX. And if they get onto the TSX, I think they will be a huge buy. Up 3% in Canada. Let's see. NWKRF. HIP in Canada. New Strike Resources. Up only 1.9% today. I own HIP as well. NWKRF. One of the lower priced licensed medical marijuana companies that I own and I love, and I think they are at a great price, and they held very strong when they were going down. When the whole industry was going down, HIP held very strong. So I really like HIP. Noah, I love your picks. I think your picks are great. You got your own little ETF going on right now, and I think they're great picks. So you're on the right track, my friend. And to accumulate these companies at these prices, guys, Cannabis Wheaton at $1.20. I can't tell you how amazing it is to be able to buy Cannabis Wheaton at anything at around $1. Honestly, this company to me is a monster. They have huge potential, and at these prices, it's just too good to miss. So, love Cannabis Wheaton. AXIM up 29%. Loving AXIM today. HIP up slightly. ATT. Abatis Bioceuticals up 43%. As I told you guys, it is climbing as we speak. So they are absolutely on fire. Canopy Growth Corp up 1.2% on some huge news. 1.5 million square feet. And in late 2017, Artiva completed the acquisition of Soul Produce and now owns 100 acres of prime agricultural land located 5 miles. Oh, the phone is ringing, but I'm not going to answer that right now. Located 5 minutes from the Ottawa International Airport and 10 minutes from downtown Ottawa. The farm has been in operation since 1993 and currently produces eggplant, zucchini, and mini cucumber under 740,000 square feet of greenhouse, serving local and national grocers. This is huge. The Phase 1 retrofit of 108,000 square feet of greenhouse and 36,000 square feet of indoor support is well underway, and construction is scheduled for completion in Q2 of this year. LiveWell is the first company in Ottawa to be permitted to grow cannabis within the city limits. The ACMPR application for this site has been submitted and subject to Health Canada and other standard regulatory approvals. The company anticipates being ready to begin in summer of 2018. Once Phase 1 is completed and licensed, the plan is to immediately retrofit the balance of the facility, bringing the total planned project to 540,000 square feet, all under one roof. Wow, this is enormous. Can you imagine the amount of growth that they're going to have? I mean, the summer of 2018 is right around the corner. This is huge. Pontiac project overview in Litchfield, Quebec. The 500-acre Pontiac site offers excellent conditions for sustainable development, innovation, investment, and partnership support. The site is ideally situated on the Ottawa River, 1 hour northwest of Gatineau, Quebec. It has an abundant water supply and power at some of the most competitive rates in North America. The site will host a global innovation center complete with a cannabis and hemp research and processing facility, allowing for the development of precisely dosed consumable products for the medicinal, pharmaceutical, nutraceutical, and recreational consumer markets. Wow. This will be a state-of-the-art facility. I would love to go and visit, make some videos for the Rich TV Live community and the rest of the world that is watching. This is incredible. The total planned project footprint is 1 million square feet of hybrid greenhouse, and construction of the first 100,000 square feet has already begun. My goodness, this is so enormous, so big for Canopy Growth Corp, for LiveWell Foods Canada Inc. Let's learn more about LiveWell. In Ottawa, Canada, is dedicated to the highest quality standards in delivering cannabis and hemp products. Together with its strategic partner, Canopy Growth Corporation, under the TSX symbol under the Toronto Stock Exchange, WEED, W-E-E-D, and Canopy Rivers Corporation, LiveWell is retrofitting an existing 540,000 square foot greenhouse facility in Ottawa, Ontario. LiveWell is also constructing a state-of-the-art global innovation center complete with a cannabis and hemp research and processing facility and 1 million square feet of grow in Litchfield, Quebec. Upon completion, the combined measure 1,540,000 square feet of greenhouse capacity, all built to an unparalleled level of quality assurance, procedures, and testing. The company has established partnerships with leading sector names with interests and operations abroad. LiveWell also distributes retail and bulk hemp products under the O-Hemp brand and plans to distribute cannabis edibles and infused products. For more information, visit livewellfoods.ca. Now let's really think about this. What do you think this means for Canopy Growth Corp short term? Because they're going to start, they're saying this summer. So short term, this is going to be incredible for the company. Long term, this is going to be enormous for their balance sheet to be able to put all of that grow capacity into use and to comprehend that, and how much money will be able to be put on the company's balance sheet will probably grow exponentially. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think this is huge news for Canopy Growth Corp? Are you guys going to invest in Canopy Growth Corp? Would you buy Canopy Growth Corp because of this? Do you think the Canopy Growth Corp is too higher priced? Because it's been quite frankly, it's been higher and it's been much lower. So do you think that this is the time to buy Canopy Growth Corp? Is this the time to buy any marijuana stocks for you? Are you holding right now? Are you buying right now? Obviously, Abatis Bioceuticals Corp is up 43%. I wouldn't say start chasing this now. But if you got in yesterday and you're up 43%, you're probably celebrating right now. And that's the beauty of trading, is learning how to find those opportunities. Now, I'm not a day trader, but if I'm up 43% on my investment, I will definitely take it off the table. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking your profits and running. If you think that it's going to go higher, you can definitely hold it as well. But there's nothing wrong with taking profits off the table. That's why we invest. We invest to win. And there's nothing greater and no greater feeling than finding a stock at the bottom, buying it in the red, maybe 5-10%, and the next day it jumps 43%. That's why we trade. So if you got in and you're winning and you're rejoicing today on Abatis Bioceuticals, congratulations. There's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of meat off the bone, okay? Absolutely nothing wrong with it. In fact, that's the way I like to trade. I don't mind holding long-term. I'd rather sell short-term, don't get me wrong. But if I have to hold long-term while I'm accumulating great assets, I'm totally prepared to do that. I learned that from Warren Buffett, who just happens to be the best investor of all time. And he started young, started investing when he was 11 years old, and he's always had the attitude of accumulate great assets, because over time, the stock market in North America, in Canada, the United States, and all over the world will, over time, historically, especially in North America, has always gone up. So if you believe in that theory, if you invest in good companies that are part of the fabric of the nation, which marijuana is now a part, Canopy Growth Corp is part of the fabric of Canada and America as well. And so are a lot of these companies. If you believe that they will last and they will exist and they will be in business and they will be in production long term, then you need to consider looking at these investments, and you need to consider positioning yourself in these investments as low as humanly possible. Okay? The US symbol for Canopy Growth Corp is TWMJF in America, and it is WEED in Canada. You want to take a look at Leaf? Let's take a look at Leaf. MedRelief, a company that I've owned, a company that I've profited from, a company that I really like. I sold it at the right time when they were all very high. I bought all of these in the fall. They made a major run. I sold them all. I've been buying the cheaper ones. That's what I've done to position myself, because I had I anticipated that they would fall for the summer, which I've been saying since the beginning, that they would fall in the summertime and in the spring, and they would be a roller coaster. They'd be up and down, and they wouldn't have a lot of strength until the fall. And in the winter, we anticipate that they will go on an epic run, especially because they have recreational cannabis being legalized in Canada. And I believe that that will be an incredible catalyst for these stocks. That is my own opinion. That is what I believe. And based on historical patterns, what has happened in 2016 and 2017, you will actually see that that is what happened. Historically, that's what they do. They go on an epic run in the fall. I can show you guys if you like to see the evidence. Just go to TradingView. Yeah, Gene is one that I own and I love as well. Love Gene. But if we go to historical patterns and we look at Canopy Growth Corp, and we look at their one-year charts, let's take a look at Canopy in their one-year charts. Hey, David Modell, how you guys doing, man? You guys, if you haven't subscribed to David Modell's channel, definitely go and subscribe to David Modell. He knows what he's talking about. This is Canopy Growth Corp. As you could see, let's take a look at how crazy this is. So last year at this time, let's go all the way back to last year. So last year at this time, exactly to this day, Canopy Growth Corp was at $6, guys. Okay? At that time, I was telling you that they were the LeBron James of medical marijuana stocks. I told you guys they were number one, they were the biggest, then they're the baddest, and they're the best. And I've been 100% correct. Look at the run they went on. It's been an epic run since then, okay? And I hope you, let's cancel that. I hope you took advantage of it and got in here and got out here. That would have been the way to trade. Buy low, sell high, buy at a 52-week low, sell at a 52-week high. That's a perfect trade. Now, what are we seeing now? We're seeing the shorts have come and seen a huge amount of meat on the bone, so they're taking everything down. So everything's been going down, 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 down. So what we're doing now is we're searching for bottoms. I am not going to chase the bottom. You will know the bottom when you see it because you will see an epic run. Today is not an epic run. Today is just a little bit of, it's great news for Canopy, but it's not responding great in the market. Canopy itself is not responding great. It's up less than 1% right now, okay? HMMJ ETF is a great indicator that I use. It's up 3.2%. That tells you overall what the market's doing based on the top medical marijuana producers that are in their ETF. If you go to the marijuana index, another indicator that I use, and you look at the North American index as a whole, you can see that it is up 3.8% as a whole across North America. That's the United States up almost 5% today, which is even better than Canada. And then in Canada, up 3%. So most of this is actually happening in America. There's more strength in America than there's in Canada right now. That's kind of funny. Right now, ATT, yeah, we know. We've been talking about it for sure. ATT is up actually 46% right now, guys. And it is climbing as we speak. And that's what we do. We break the news first. And that's the beauty and the power of the people. Having so many eyeballs on all of these companies all the time in both the marijuana stock industry and the cryptocurrency industry. I'm watching everything. I mean, if we go to cryptos real quickly, we can see right now that Tron is up 33% today. And if you want to see what's up in the cryptos, there you go. Tron is the number one. And I got to give mad props to my boy Kenny Lee, because Kenny called it. Kenny called it and said Tron is the one to buy. And, within our community, we've been accumulating some Tron within some of the members, and it's up today. We also called Verge within our community, and that's up today. That's been up lately too. So, we're calling winners even in a tough market, and we will continue to because we have a sound strategy. Accumulate good companies that you love, that you've researched, that have good financials, a good management team, and a good product. Well, these marijuana companies have a good product because everybody wants their marijuana. So, now it's based on news, it's based on fundamentals, it's based on management. That's going to determine what these companies do. Like, let's read a little bit about Canopy Growth Corp and why they're the LeBron James of medical marijuana stocks. Canopy Growth Corp is a world-leading diversified cannabis and hemp company offering distinct brands and curated cannabis varieties in dried, oil, and soft gel capsule forms. From product and process innovation to market execution, Canopy Growth is driven by a passion for leadership and a commitment to building a world-class cannabis company, one product, site, and country at a time. I like that. They're not rushing. They're not trying to do everything all at once. They're trying to do it slowly and properly and strategically. And this is why I call them the LeBron James of medical marijuana stocks. They're not going to rush to do something and make a mistake that's going to drag them down. Okay? That's why they are one of the highest priced stocks in the entire industry. Okay? It's not just by luck. They have a good, sound team. They have a plan. They have a vision. Canopy Growth has established partnerships with leading sector names, including cannabis icon Snoop Dogg. They got Snoop Dogg behind them, guys. Breeding Legends DNA Genetics and Greenhouse Seeds, and Fortune 500 alcohol leader Constellation Brands, to name a few, but just a few. That's how big these guys are. Everybody wants a piece of Canopy. They got Snoop, guys. Snoop, okay? Canopy Growth operates 7 cannabis production sites with over 1 million square feet of production capacity, including over 500,000 square feet of GMP certified production space. The company has operations in 7 countries across 4 continents. That's right. Operations in 7 countries as we speak and 4 continents. They will be worldwide. You heard it here first. That is my prediction. They will be worldwide. Okay? They will be everywhere. They will be in 7 continents. They will be all over the world. The company is proudly dedicated to educating healthcare practitioners, conducting robust clinical research, and furthering the public's understanding of cannabis. And through its partly owned subsidiary, Canopy Health Innovations has devoted millions of dollars towards cutting-edge commercializable research and IP development. Through partly owned subsidiary Canopy Rivers Corporation, the company is providing resources and investment to new market entrants and building a portfolio of stable investments in the sector. And that is what I am attempting to do, and that's what you should be attempting to do, is position yourself and create your own little ETF with all of these great companies, because long term, they are going to explode. From our historic public listing to our continued international expansion, pride in advancing shareholder value through leadership is ingrained in all we do at Canopy Growth. For more information, visit canopygrowth.com. So these are the forward-looking statements. This is the news, and we brought it to you first, and that's what we do here on Rich TV. We bring you guys the news. Daniel says, I'm not happy with Canopy. They stole Artiva from Wheaton, them bullies. Well, you know what? When you're that big and you're that big on the block and you've got that much money, you're going to be able to accumulate a lot of companies. And what they're doing is intelligent. It's exactly what big monsters like Google have done. That's exactly how Google grew their business. Google grew their business through acquisition. They've been acquiring everybody. And as long as Google keeps acquiring companies, they will be the biggest and the best. Just like how Google acquired YouTube. Well, what do you think Canopy's doing? They're going to acquire all these smaller companies and they're going to use stock because their stock has the most value. So you have to understand, the big get bigger, the rich get richer. And Canopy has doing it and has been doing it the right way. One of you has been asking about Gene. I love Gene. I own Gene. Invictus MD, great company, up 4.9% today. I own this stock. I believe in it long term. Gene Simmons is their global ambassador. He has invested $10 million himself into Invictus MD, and that's why they're actually operating under the symbol Gene on the TSX venture. Another company that I like is IN. Keep your eye on this one. I own it. I just recently bought it. It's on the TSX. It's up 4.7% today, but I like the fact that they're on the TSX. They're on the Toronto Stock Exchange now. The volume is really low, which is weird, but because they're on the TSX, I believe that this has huge upside, and I've only got a little bit, but I want to get some more, and I'm going to continue to accumulate it. InMed Pharmaceuticals, I think it has huge potential. Keep your eye on it. Cronos Group. Yes, let's take a look at Cronos Group, another monster. Love Cronos Group. What is not to love? They are a huge company, huge potential. I think they are one of the biggest and the best. And at $5.80 of 4.2% today, long term, I think we can easily see this back to $10. Easily. Even short term. At any point in time, we could see this back to $10. So I'm going to go get me some Cron pretty soon. I'm definitely got my eye on it. I'm not going to buy anything in the green. But if I see it in the red and bleeding red, I will definitely be looking to buy it. These are some of the biggest and the best stocks right now of the day on April 5th, 2018. Mark my words. You will watch this video one day and you will say, my goodness, HVT was at 91 cents. Canopy Growth Corp was at $21.78. TWMJF in America. Abatis Bioceuticals was at 21 cents. My goodness. Gene was at only $1.94. Mark my words, you will remember this date. AXIM was up 31% at $6. And the Cronos Group was at $5.82. You will remember this day. There will be a day you will look back and you'll say, my goodness, Rich was right. Look how much these are up now. It's been incredible. Wow, how you doing? Crypto Space Media. It is Julian from Nigeria. How you doing today, Julian? How you guys all doing today? I wish you guys all the best in your trading endeavors. Big news, and we broke it first. Canopy Growth Corp now is moving forward with 1.5 million square feet. It's huge news, and you heard it here first.
Are you listening?
All right, party people, I got to go back and do some more research. I got to go find you guys some more winners. If there's something I missed, please let me know. Comment down below. If you like this video, smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for more updates. This is your boy Rich, and I'm out. Peace. Canopy Growth Corp. Once again, I'm going to say it again. The LeBron James medical marijuana stocks, Canopy Growth Corp. They got Snoop Dogg. They got Corona. Corona. That's right, Corona. Who doesn't like Corona? And who doesn't like Snoop? Canopy Growth Corp. It's your boy Rich. And I'm out. Peace. This time for real.